Lordy, lordy. Come on, I know you lying. You brighten up this dark, 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 dark room. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I know, I'm looking like a wild woman. We look and we don't judge. That was funny, right? Where is a toothpick? You guys, my allergies are on, I don't know what the heck. Give me 1 second, y'all. So, my sister wake me up early this morning. She come knocking on the bedroom door. She's like, yeah, you know it's my birthday. You know I'm having a get together. I'm like, yeah, you have a get together all the time. That's why I've been back there. We just deal with different people. Me and my sister, you know, I'm a tomboy. I hang around with men. She hangs around with people. And she's, you know what? I'm going to say this. She's a better person than me. She hangs with all different type of people. And, you know, kudos to her. She feeds the homeless, you know, all this stuff. But me and my sister are different types of people. And we have different types of friends. So her friends, you know, I'm not even like the average girl, so it's just kind of hard to intermingle with her crew. It's hard to intermingle with her people. So yesterday, I came home from work, took me a little bath. As soon as I got home, ran back here. I didn't go back up till they left. And I'm not being rude. Seems like it, but I'm not. We just are different people. We are meant to be different people, you guys. So I can only be around her friends for like a couple minutes, and then I got to get from around them. So what I do when she has to get together, I tell her I'm back here working. She don't know what I'm back here doing. She just had a stroke. Well, not she just had a stroke, but she ain't walking all the way around the yard. If she comes back here, I think she's probably only been back here maybe 10 times. Yeah, maybe 10 times. She don't take the trash out. Well, that's why she was coming to wake me up this morning, y'all. She's like, well, since I'm having to get together, can you cut the yard? I'm like, what? Oh, so since you're having to get together, I gotta go out there and cut the grass. Cause I'm like, I know she just ain't waking me up to tell me she's having to get together. That don't sound right. She wants me to cut the grass. I'm like, no ma'am. She's like, are you gonna have the tree guy come? I'm like, no ma'am. Like, this should just be something, you know. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, so I got a story. Give me a second, I got a story about my baby's dad, but just give me a gosh darn second. Am I tripping? I gotta be tripping. Hey, Lamont. Lamont. I actually know somebody named Lamont. I sure do. Hold on, y'all. Something just ain't. So I go to get money from my son's dad just today. My son's dad still look out. So my son come in like 12 something o'clock at night. Well, he on the phone with his dad. And I say, tell your daddy I want some money. I ain't rich, but I got my own money. I say, well, where he at? He say he's down the street. Yeah, I got a younger baby's dad. Even though we got a grown child, I got a younger baby's dad. He say down the street, come get the money. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Good morning. Hold on, y'all. Ain't nothing working out right in my life right now. I'm so dehydrated. I don't even know if I can be on here long. Allergies bother me. I'm dehydrated. It's like happening. I don't know why I don't see it. I gotta be missing something. Well, that didn't work out right. I had a whole plan, and it didn't work out right. Gosh darn it. What am I doing wrong? No. Anyways, so, good morning, Gregory. So me and my son go over there, and we go to see his dad. It's now like 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm trying to figure out why my son ain't at his dad's house or at somebody's house. Like, why are you at my house? Our son is grown, y'all. And I just had a baby and just had surgery and all this stuff. So, and I got this one kid, he's around me all the time anyways, but when I have the surgeries and stuff, he really don't go anywhere So 12 o'clock at night he comes in and I hear him talking to his dad. I'm like, tell your dad I want some money. And tell your dad where is he at? Because I want to go get something to eat. I'm thinking all of us can go and get something to eat. Hey, D Nice. Thank you, Lamont. Yeah, I go to church tomorrow too, by the way. So, I'm sorry, I'm trying to fix something on this live I'm doing. So we get to Dad about about 1 in the morning. I'm sitting in the car, and he's in the house with his dad. Everything's going right the way I want it to. All of a sudden, I hear footsteps. I'm like, I look, here go the both of them, him and his daddy. His daddy in his full glory. Now, I'm not saying unclothed or nothing like that, because of course I'm outside in the car. His dad thinks he's so slick. Hey, baby mama. This is what he say. I look. Hey. You know, like we just said hey on the phone when he was talking to our son. And, dang, what is wrong with my thing? Yeah, I'm getting frustrated. I'm hooked to the internet. And we're sitting there and we're having small, casual conversations, right? All of a sudden, he somehow, oh, here I go. I say, you better not have gave, I'm assuming he gave my son, no. I called my son, I'm like, man, what you doing? I'm in the car. Like, did you forget I'm in the car? He's like, I'm in here chilling. I'm like, what you mean you're in there? What do you mean you're in there chilling? I'm in the car. I'm ready to go. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. So, son and dad comes out. And I'm like, he's like, hey, baby mama, I can tell where this is going. You know, I'm trying not to feed into it. I'm like, hey, you know, the meet and greet. I talk to you all day, every day, you know. I don't want to look at you. I already know what type of weird you finna be on. He says, I feel bad. I said, feel bad for what? He says, can I go back and get, and he says, go get this amount of money. So he goes to get the money. All of a sudden, I cannot make this shit up, y'all. He hops in the car. And he just like latched on to me and was smelling me like it started going down. He's like, what's that? You just got drawers on? Like asking questions. Now he's inquisitive. Now the typical like, yeah, I'm trying to be on my baby mama type stuff. He's hugging on me. He's trying to fill me up in the car. I cannot make this up, y'all. He sent our son off on purpose. Listen, that man pulled his pants down and said, touch on me. I cannot make this up, y'all. I cannot make this up, y'all. I just looked at him. I'm like, what are we doing at 1 o'clock in the morning? Like, was this a plan? Like, it just seems like what are we doing? I mean, it was funny. I ain't gonna lie. It's funny because I know how he acts. He knew I wasn't gonna touch on him. We just have, you'd have to see us together. We have like this silly chemistry. Like we just have fun. Everything is just fun. We just laugh. We laugh about dumb stuff. That's just, you know, how we are. So I know it sounds like really weird, but so then his son comes back and he said, well, how much money did you get? And we're standing there talking and we're having mom, dad, son moment, you know, whatever it is. Then all of a sudden he tells him, no, go back and just get her like another 100. We're sitting in the car. At this point, we're in the car. And he's still, you know, trying to hug up on me and stuff like this, you know. Now, meanwhile, between Before he goes back the second time to get more money, he's like, yeah, I don't know what I did wrong. Hold on. Alright, let me see if that works. So then my son goes back again. Make long story short, we're still in the car. He's hugging on my arm. He's trying to hug on me. He's like, I miss you. I want to come spend the night. I'm like, no, we're not doing that. We don't do that. He's like, oh yeah, I can come now. I'll come spend the night now. You guys want to spend the night? I'm like, tell me your grown son don't want to spend the night. Keep your son. I'm like, you can keep your grown son while you got him over there babysitting. And then next thing I know, he's rubbing my hair. He's petting my hair like a puppy. He's like, yeah, it's just something. I told you, my son's dad is fascinated with my hair, my skin, and my feet. Like, them are his things. He said, I bet you won't put that foot on the dashboard. I'm like, what? It's like 1 o'clock in the morning, y'all. I'm just trying to get my money and go home. He's like, where's that foot at? Let me see that foot. I'm like, what? If you pull that foot out, it's definitely going down. I'm like, it ain't going down. He said, yeah, I know you just got slides on. I know you do. And he's like, it was just, I'm like, oh, you horn dog. Like, it's just too, like, go back in the house. Like, I will never come get money at the nighttime again. Like, this is what happens when it's dark. Now, I can't make it seem as funny as it was, but you would have just had to been there to believe it. Like, I felt like it was a setup. And meanwhile, you know, my son's running back and forth, and his dad's making it apparent, like, my son's dad knows his dad still likes me. You know what I mean? So it's not like it's a mystery. He don't know his dad likes me, but he's just disgusted. Like, not like he's not doing anything inappropriate in front of his son, but just hugging on me. But, you know, no child wants to see this is what made it funny. No child wants to see their mom and dad hugging or kissing or, you know, it's just weird. Like, I never liked to see my mama. They weren't doing nothing like tonguing each other down, but we were always just like, ew. And my son is the same way. He's like, boy, if you don't get off my mom, you guys stop. Ah. Yeah, that's one of the reasons. That's one of the reasons why I haven't even laid up with. How can I explain this? I haven't really had men in front of my son. I haven't even laid up with his dad in front of him. So my son don't know what it's like for his mother to bring men to the house, to have men in the bed. My son ain't never even caught his own dad in the bed. I have not displayed myself like that to him. Like, I'm not the mom where I'm not gonna be kissing on my boyfriend in front of you or your dad in front of you, tonguing them down. I'm not gonna be doing all that weird stuff. No ma'am, no sir. Not that it's weird, I'm just not gonna do it. My dad and mom, they were very limited on the affection. I don't know, my dad, he was just real particular. He just believed in children being children, and certain things he was just not going to display in front of his children, and he did not. And I salute him for that. Yeah, my dad, he was a particular type man where only certain things were displayed around. Like, say we were having a family outing and stuff like that. And we used to go camping, him and all his homeboys and stuff like that. And my dad was so manly, even though everybody was there with their wives and their children and stuff like that, but you weren't over there smacking your wife on the butt in front of me. You know, you just weren't. I don't care if you had 10 kids by her. You had to conduct yourself a certain way in front of me and my siblings, and my father was just firm on that. And it was just little things that mattered. He knew it was little things that mattered. He was a very protective father, and I respect him for that. And my father was alcoholic, but there was not no drinking in front of me. So, and here's another thing. My father wasn't a perfect man, but he just didn't do things in front of me. And that's just something I've tried to carry on with my own children. Hey, Ty, you need a new baby? Like a baby in your belly? I just had a baby. I hope we ain't talking about that. Have a good morning. No, I was just saying how I was just really a private person. Like my children ain't really seen me around a bunch of men and stuff like that. The older ones might have seen a couple things, but I learned. That's what I'm saying. I learned a lot of things at a young age, at a young. So I'm not saying I never made mistakes. I'm not saying I never did this. I'm not saying I just learned at a young age. That's all it was. Are you indigenous? What do you think I am? Do you guys hear my allergies? Yeah, so anyways, so now my son's dad thinks he's coming to spend the night tonight. I'm like, sir, for one, we just had a baby. Meaning you just had a baby. For two, no thank you. He said, yeah, I'll be there. And I was pulling off, I was like, and I said, no, you're not coming. And I hit the gas. But he just always be trying to flirt with me. My son, he's always like me. My son's dad, even though all my other children have a father, he fathers them too. Because he's been around so long. I don't even want to say fathers them. Just loves them? Does that make sense? Loves them? And my kids love him? The grandchildren, no. He'll come over and be with my grandchildren, take my grandchildren. If my grandchildren be over here when he come for Christmas time, man, he be like, he gets on my nerves, but he's a good man. I don't know why this is not showing up. This is just crazy work. He do be trying to come back home sometimes. I'd be like, yeah, we got a grown child together already. We got grown kids. We have grown kids. But he just likes what he likes. I'm like his first light-skinned woman. Now it's a thing to him. But, I'm like a whole different, foreign. Just like how my father was infatuated with my mother for certain reasons, which anybody else might not like. That's the same thing with my son's dad. He knows home ain't here. Home ain't here, Big Daddy. But no, we're gonna be around each other for life. Now I know I ain't the prettiest, but it'd be kind of hard. I ain't ugly. I ain't ugly. So I can see when my baby's dad want this. I'm just saying. In fair game, I'm calling it a good time. uh, but just because he want it don't mean I want it. I call him right now and be like, let's be a family again. No, thank you. I'm kind of funny. I'm telling you, I'm kind of funny. I'm a lot to deal with. A lot to deal with. Not necessarily, but I think the thing with me and him, just like when he said yesterday, he said, yeah, I heard him tell his son, if your mama wasn't so crazy, she could just pull up and come get the money. Well, I'm coming. I said, well, Can I tell you what my answer was? This is how I know the problem. He said, yes, if your mother wasn't so crazy, she could just pull up and get the money. Well, son and dad, I do pull up and get the money. And now since you're being funny, I will pull up and take the money. So no, what he trying to say is, if she wasn't acting crazy all the time, she could just call me whenever and come get money. But I still call you whenever and come get money. So, only thing is between me and him, he just kind of let me be the boss about everything. And he's kind of lost his power in that way. Do you know what I mean? Do you understand what I'm saying? Hey, boo. Like, once you give... A man has to be a man at all times in all relationships. And I'm not saying my son's dad ain't a man. But I will just always be more manly than him. Oh, he's a man. Now, don't get it twisted. Do you know what I mean like that? Okay, I can't get it out right. I can't get it out. He's always allowed me to be the one to be in charge of everything. Our son, our everything. Everything. I can't quite say it right. I just can't express it. It's too early, y'all. But just know, that's done. It's done. It can never be. Not because he won't take care of it. He still takes care of us. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. He can go in another relationship and be a man in that relationship. And not saying he won't be the man here. But I'm still a dominant figure. So, I'm too dominant for him. That's the problem. That's always been the problem. When he met me, I was in the streets. You know what I'm saying? He worked for me at one point. But listen, I'm telling you how we got the baby. You want to hear how we got the baby? Late night. The traps weren't doing nothing. And Granny was bored. And there he was. And it happened. And it happened over and over and over and over and over. It just happened. And he wasn't no bum. He wasn't no bum. Yeah. That's how Granny got the baby. Many, many, many moons ago. I can't go into a lot of detail, but I was in the streets back then. Late night, there he was. I was attracted to him from day one. That's why I brought him in on the team. I wanted him around me. He was my eye candy. I like them this color. Yeah, and how did I meet him? I was at a store. I was going to a store. I just moved to a new neighborhood. And I was flawless, getting out the car, looking like money. I had someone driving me. I got out the back seat. And it's so crazy. At every store, that just seems where the who's meet up periodically. And he just came out of nowhere and it's all in my face like our noses was touching. He's like, hey, what's your name? I'm like, my name is, because I was on it too. I'm like, my name, blah, 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 blah. I was like, all in his face. I was right back with it, yeah. A man is a man when he takes his responsibility in his life to take care of his business. I mean about everything a man's supposed to do. Oh, no, he does all that. He does all that. He does all that. So let me rephrase it. When I met him, he was a dominant figure, but I was already a more dominant figure. You see, does that make sense? Does that make sense? Is that a fair way to put it? Yeah, I am having the worst hair day ever. No, but actually, he gave me money. He said I got to do my hair. He said that's looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? When he met me, I was already a boss, doing things that a woman shouldn't even be doing. So he already had to. Not that he had to bow down or nothing like that, but, it's just not, it was not, I don't know no other women. You act like this now, but I bet all his attention went elsewhere. Sweetie, he got a whole woman right now. I had to push him to get a woman. What are you talking about? No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Thank you, Digger. No, I had to push him to get a woman friend. And he lets me know this ain't what he wants. Matter of fact, his woman was in the house. His woman was in the house. So there, how's that? Yeah. And even my son said, do you want me to go get such and such? He said, she like your mama too. And he said, go get her. I don't like girls. But what he's basically stating to my son, well, your mama is fly. And first of all, this is your mama. So what is this girl finna come out here and say to your mama? You gonna get this girl beat up by your mama. This girl gonna come out here and accept what this is and go home. And I can just be with your mama. I don't even like her anyways. Your mama made me get her. Hey sis, what's wrong with the blacks? Baby, I'm black, so I don't know what you're saying. I don't understand what that means. Yeah, that's true. I forgot to give that detail, y'all. He had his whole little pretend woman in the house. If I go over there right now and say, you gotta go, yeah. You're non-existent, but I don't want that. You see what I'm saying? I'm the one that made him get the girlfriend. He's been trying to spend the night many nights. We have a grown child. Been there, did that. Good morning. I'm just the type of woman where I just like to focus on my kids. I like to focus on my life. We can come together in between and we can link up and do all this family stuff. But I like my own personal space. Sometimes I want you to have your child at your house. Sometimes I don't want you and your child at my house, okay? I have other children too. I have grandchildren, you know. Thank you, Brooke. No, actually, my shorts are down my legs. It's not trying to show itself, son. Sir, I have shorts. Never that. Hey, Frank. But my other children, though, they think it's cute because they love him. They look at him like dad almost. Just because even though they got their own dad. But we've just been a blended family for so long. So they think it's cute. He be chasing me around and trying to love me and be my boyfriend, be my husband. You look fantastic. Can you pull your... No, that's a desperate and a young conversation right there. Things like that. I've seen a whole lot of body in my life. I'm not impressed by it. Really pretty, full, and cute shirt, girl. My jammies from yesterday. So let me tell you. So anyways, I came home. My sister had company. Saw her, but took my shower and ran back here. She had company till like 12 at night. My son's dad. I went to get money from him. And we was sitting over there talking for a minute. And then I went to get our food. So I didn't make it home till like almost 3. Then I got up and I researched something. Y'all know I like to learn. So I was up to about 5. And then I just woke up again. So I was just waiting for my sister company to leave. But it's gonna be... I gotta go cut this grass so she got this party. I don't feel like doing it though. But she gonna have people all at the house. It's gonna be every party she have, she bring a DJ. My God, she had a stroke. She ain't going nowhere. Her mobility ain't like it used to be or nothing. So yeah, this house gonna be loud all weekend long. Her parties are different. Oh my God. And me and her just different types of people. So we clash in that way. Like I would never even deal with none of the people she dealing with. Nothing that's wrong with them. I just wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't really nothing we can talk about. Whatever. We're just kind of looking at each other. I don't know. She is, but not by much. So let me tell you about her, okay? She is not my real sister, but when I moved here, I haven't really hung with a lot of females, period. But this one here, anytime I'm around a female, it's because they're helping me with my children. I've just never hung around with females. And this is the one that's helped me with my last son. The one that the daddy still likes me. The daddy knows her. Like we're just all a circle. The daddy's been to her house. I've always been to her house. But she lives somewhere else. So we all just know each other. You see what I'm saying? So she's only a month older than me. 2 months older than me. No, how? No, a year? I don't even know no more. I'll ask her. What? Couple months? I forget. But I've been around her all my life. That's right. Yeah. Okay. It's too early, y'all. Listen, It's early. Don't ask me nothing right now. My mind ain't even functioning. But anyways, so how we got back together this time, we've never been. She done got me out of jail and everything. Need some whiskey in my coffee. I remember, did you call the bondsman? Like, what's taking so long? I mean, a walk through. Like, I don't understand. Yeah, crazy. But anyways, so my daughter lived here first. Okay, first I had the whole house. Then my daughter and her husband were splitting up, so I moved my daughter in, and we were sharing. So what I do when I just needed quiet. That's what this used to be, exercise room. When she came, at one point I made it more functional because my grandchildren was coming back here, getting on the exercise equipment, and it was just dangerous. You see what I'm saying? Sounds like something my son's dad would be saying to me. So anyways, what was I saying? So she moved out, and then my sister's son was having a baby, and there was something else going on, and it was something where we could have helped each other at that present point in time. We were helping each other do something. So I moved her here. And shortly after she moved here, she had a stroke. Hey, I'm doing all right, child. I'm figuring how I'm duck and dodge because my son's dad is trying to spend the night. I'm so upset my boyfriend cheated on me. Can you please message me? Well, listen, if he cheated on you, don't lose no sleep. That's it. As much as we wanted to hurt and cry, and not saying they ain't gonna hurt and all that other stuff, but that's it. That's it. It's done. I don't care if you got children, houses, it's done. Got a lot going on. He always been trying to spend the night. That's how we got the baby, because he likes it here. I really need a girls' trip so bad. I can do a lot better. Sometimes we just have to, they had to learn in life, and it's something we all have to learn. You gotta get yourself 100%. Yeah, we're meant to breed and have boyfriends and have girlfriends, but you gotta get 100% right with yourself before you even worry about that. And at one age, listen, you see, I don't even want Ninja to spend the night. And I thought he would stop because I'm older than him. So I'm like kind of wrinkling up and getting older, and he's still on it. I'm telling you, last night he was like, put that foot on the dashboard. I bet you won't. And listen, me and him are so silly, y'all. I promise. We just play around. And I think the age difference works because I'm young at heart. I'm young at soul. I'm young at mind. Like, if he comes over right now and I was on this camera, y'all, because he's just a burly man, I'm just going to jump into his arms. Like, we're just stupid. We're stupid. Let me rephrase. So he'll be standing somewhere and I'll just run and I'll just throw myself. You know how a man would like catch somebody? I'll just jump on him like that and he'll just catch me. And he'll just be looking at me like, what are you doing? We just play around. Do you understand what I'm saying? We hold on to people knowing they're not good for us. Because we're meant to love people. We're social creatures. We're meant to love people. This is the thing, we just love the wrong people. You know how many people got married and birthed children and it wasn't the right people? Just because people are married and had children, that don't mean they chose the right spouse, y'all. And then here's something else. A lot of times, once you start buying homes and acquiring things, people ain't splitting up because of that. It ain't because of children. Yeah, so yesterday when we were sitting in the car, he was like, yeah, I bet you won't put that foot on the dashboard. I bet you won't. Look, I snuck it up there real quick just being funny. He said, yeah, my baby's dad is like a freak. He's freaky. Granny's definitely more freaky than him. Granny turned him out. But yes, he's a freak. He likes Granny's feet, he likes Granny's hair, and now I got white teeth, and he's fascinated with my teeth. So yesterday I look over, and I see his eyes, like, focused right on my teeth, and I'm like, don't start that. Like, you're looking at the teeth. He said, man, all that light skin, and you got these white teeth now, and it's like I'm looking at a different you. I'm like, man, don't be on that weird tonight. He's the only one that likes white teeth, y'all. I think maybe just because it symbolizes money. I don't know. A check? I don't know. I don't like him, no. He likes him. But he's just, it's just, I don't know. I'm like a little magnet to him. Like, if he sees a little piece of my leg, first thing he'll say, something about that skin is doing something to me. I can't make that. I promise. These are the things he says. And yesterday, he was just petting me like this. I had like my little ponytail in when I left. My hair was all. I was like, quit touching me. Quit touching. Stop. He all in the passenger seat hugging on me and just. I'm like, I don't even have perfume on. Like, I thank God I didn't, put on no. Yeah, the legs. He just likes what he likes. He's just a weirdo. He's not a weirdo, but he's not afraid to let me know. And like he comes over, and God forbid, first thing he said, "Why you got that on? Take that off." Or if we go somewhere, you guys know I have a problem with my private part. Oh, hold on, my person that's doing my laundry. Hold on, hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. I got somebody doing my laundry. Our washer is broke. We just got the dryer replaced. We got the refrigerator replaced. We thought they were going to be able to fix the washer. We had the people come try to fix the washer, but the washer wasn't fixable. So now I got to go buy one. I could just go buy one. I could probably order one. Well, I'm sure I could order one. I just haven't took the time to do. I just got. That's probably what I should do today. So my son's dad got somebody that comes and picks up our clothes and washes them. I've been thinking about being with a woman. I couldn't be with no woman. I couldn't. That ain't for me. No ma'am, no sir. Women are not for me. I can think you're pretty and all that other stuff, but I'm not putting my mouth on you. No. Mm-mm. You ain't putting your mouth on me. I am good on that. Hey, baby. Yeah, I definitely couldn't do that, y'all. That is not my cup of tea. You ain't got to worry about that for me. Tommy, I definitely ain't got none of that. I ain't got none of that. If it makes you feel good to say so, Tom. Just know, medically, I'm well taken care of. Well taken care of. I mean, let's just start with the fact I just had a baby. Just had a baby. Just had a baby. Y'all, so the neighbors have been doing yard work and cutting down trees. Child, it is little animals and creatures running everywhere. And my son, hey box man, yeah, you just coming in weird places. I'm just reading comments, responding to them. Who knows what you'll hear. Yes, I birthed a baby for somebody. If you're asking, I just birthed a baby for somebody. So if you're wondering what that conversation was about. Me and my child's father, that we already have a grown child, we birthed a baby for somebody. And that's why I'm like, my sister wants me to cut the grass. What? Because you're having a get together. Good morning, Andrew. Yeah, the fact she even asked me to cut the grass, I'm like, now I just had 2 surgeries. I just had a baby, and you want me to cut the grass so you can have a get together? Like, that's wild work. Do you see why I had to wake up and come back here? Because I didn't know if I should be offended. Like, she's asking me about this tree guy. I'm like, the get-togethers today? Like, there was, like, no notice? Like, you weren't going to give me, like, a heads up? You just want me to go mastermind this? I planned on going to see a movie. Like, I didn't even know you were having to get together. Now, I know we've had people at the house these past couple of days, and I've been ignoring you. But at no point during, and once again, I don't sit around them because they're not my cup of tea. And ain't nothing wrong with their people. They're not, I've been around these people forever, but I don't watch that West Indie girl, but your videos be hilarious and you be giving so much game. That's all you can do. Well, listen, you got to watch one of her videos so that way you can get some understanding to what I be talking about. And actually, you get a good little giggle when you be over there. So even if you click on any piece of it. And you're going to get something to laugh at. Hey, old savage. Yeah, I couldn't believe that. So listen, that's why I wake up and I came back here because I was kind of pissed. I'm like, so wait a minute. I had to tell her. I'm like, you do know I just had surgery, right? And you know I just had a baby. And you want me to cut the grass. So you can have a get together? Like, are you really asking me this? And not saying I can't do it, but I mean, I already went back to work. You know what I'm saying? 2 weeks after. Like, we don't think we're pushing it. Like, why would that be her responsibility? I mean, I don't have no problem doing it. I was thinking about maybe doing it Sunday, but, I'm not going to do it because you want me to do it. I'm doing it because the yard is looking crazy, but I'm not our on-call. You got to remember, I brought her here. So it's not like Granny lives with her. It's nothing like that. We live together. And if I wanted to, I could live in this whole little piece of the extra part of the house, the addition that I rent on. I could live here and not even go up there. But I paid rent on both. So, this little box that people say we're in is a $1,500 box. This little one-bedroom addition back here is $1,500. So when I brought her here, you got to remember she's had a stroke. She was never the yard work type. Certain things like how me and my children, we used to care about the yard. It was all fancy. We did it together. Now it's just kind of a chore because she don't care about the yard. She, even if she didn't have a stroke, she wasn't about to be out there doing yard work. So now it's just something I am kind of obligated to do. And it ain't even 15 even. And it's about to go up 200 more. So if you guys were wondering what's going on, this used to be the exercise part of the house, right? Right now we are in the living room part. This is my daddy's bedroom furniture that he got me. My daddy's in heaven. So let me explain. Over there is a sectional. Remember, all this used to be exercise room. There's a hallway. There's a bedroom on that end. Okay. There's this. There's a hallway. There's a bathroom. There's the kitchen. There's a bedroom. And there's a game room. All in this section. This here, there's 2 L sectionals over there. And over here, I snuck in part of my daddy's bedroom furniture because I went to the storage and it was getting wet. So what I'm thinking about is turning this all into since nobody comes back here but me, there's so many pieces of it. I took all my daddy's furniture, bedroom furniture, out of storage because it means something to me. He got me a Disney Princess bedroom set, y'all. Do not tease me. But it means something to me, so I'm thinking about turning this just into like all the stuff my daddy got me. Since nobody comes back here. Like right now, I'm just feeling some type of way, and I just come back here and I sit back here and I just look at it, and it just makes me happy. Yes, actually, we were looking for this here is like Chanel, Gucci stuff back here. It's a picture I made. But, I was trying to buy a Victorian bedroom set. And it was the last project me and my father worked on together. This thing got crystal balls that goes to it. This is a color I was testing out. But, all the pieces I was ordering, they weren't the right pieces. They were coming in broke, like everything you could think of. So one day, My mother actually found this and told my father about it. He went online and he looked at it. He said, well, I want you to go look at it, because he was trying to help me pick out furniture. But he didn't know. My father owned his own business, so we had all day. I woke up, and even though I worked a job, the job I worked, I was just on the phone with my daddy all day long. That's what I did. So for months and months and months and months, we were trying to get this furniture. And it just wasn't working right. It would take 9 months, 6 months, 80, 80, 90 days to get delivered. And so when it's coming, then you're sending it back. Like, it was a nightmare, you guys. And then finally, at one point, these past couple months, my dad got frustrated. He told my mom, like, show me what she's looking for so I can go online and try to find it myself. Because everything I'm saying, this ain't it. So she pulled this up, and he looked at it, and he said, go look at it and see if that's the look you like, so I myself can go on my phone while I'm at work or my computer and look for a bedroom set. Because I'm getting sick of this. Once again, he's my daddy, but he's still a man, y'all. So, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it got like little bows, and it got like little hand-carved flowers and little wood beads, and it got, in the corners, it got a big, like, diamond, I don't know what you call it. I just ain't got them on there. But I say, yes, this is the look I like. But I just wanted to be a little bit more Victorian. But yes, this basic graphic. So I guess one day, months go by, and he's just tired of it. I'm not going to lie to you. We couldn't agree on nothing. I'm ordering stuff. It ain't coming. It's coming back broken. I'm telling you, I think he was just sick of hearing about it. Men, my dad will do any work on any project with me. He's in heaven. But, for a man to be shopping for a bedroom suit, I think he was just kind of over it. So one day I'm sitting at home and I get to knock at the door, and it's the rooms to go guy, y'all. My dad ordered this and just ordered double pieces of everything. And this is how I got the bedroom suit, because my dad was sick of it. I cannot make it up. My daddy was sick of it. And he knew once that truck pulled up, it's already paid for. It's mine. And so that's how I got this bedroom set, y'all. But when I went to storage, it was messed up. And then I'm like, oh, well, I want to repaint it. Maybe I want to bring it over to the house. I plan on moving one day anyways. I'm trying to get my children to buy a house, whatever it is. So I'm going to move there so we can help pay bills. Pay the house off. I'm trying to get a house with a house behind it. Just whatever it is. We were supposed to buy this house. The landlord here used to be my best friend. Whole long story about it. I've only had houses with the houses behind them. But when I brought this over here, I didn't pull any of the artwork out or anything like that. I left all that stuff in storage. I got like all pink everything. I got pink fur chairs. I got pink rugs. I got like real expensive pink artwork. Everything you could think of. So I just made like a little temporary picture to go with it. Just something so just when I come back here, I'm just remembering my daddy. This is my happy place. And I don't even sleep on it. I just might lay on it or sit here. But I'm just it just reminds me of my daddy. It makes me feel good. I love my daddy. I was a daddy's girl. My daddy's in heaven. So I'm in the YouTube part of the house, which I hide from my sister back here. Or let's say she works from home. Here's another thing people don't realize. She works from home. So I can't even be up there making videos because she works from home on video. So no, she can't have me in the background laughing. You know what I'm saying? And then my dog lives back here. So if I'm up there, my dog is barking. So she can't work from home with all these noises. You see what I'm saying? So no, self guy. No, Jared is just lonely and desperate. He's not evil. He's not corrupt. He's desperate and lonely. That's what that is. So let's say my grandchildren come over and she works from home. I can't make my children, because she had a stroke, but she still works. I can't have my grandchildren up there making noise while she needs her job. She needs her money. She got to pay bills too. So this back here actually is a convenience in having, and I spend a lot of time back here because of the fact she does work from home, because of the fact we do have different friends. I'm more of a private person. I don't want to be around people. Them are your people. Them aren't my people. I don't even bring my people to our house. You know what I'm saying? So we just live, and then we live different lives and whatever. We're just different people. If I don't bring my own people around the house, I definitely don't want to be around your people. I'm just the type of person, I've never needed a crowd. I've never, I'm solo dolo. I don't need nobody to, me being around people, friend. I'm my own friend. How about that? If I got friends, I'll call them. But, yeah, I'm just an independent woman. I don't need all that. I don't need you to pat my back to tell me who I am or make me feel a certain way or. And I'm not saying I'm nothing magnificent, but, I don't need all that. I'm a lone ranger. Yeah, the person that washes my clothes, they're like, well, do you just want to come over and wash them? I'm like, no, that's what my son's dad is paying you for me not to come wash them, for you to wash them? Don't let your left hand know what your right hand doing. That's right. Amen. Hey, Pam. Jerome, I ain't got to do nothing to entertain you. How about say good morning? How about that? Good morning. Good morning, Jerome. What can you do to entertain me, Jerome? Yeah, I can't believe that. Cutting the grass. That's wild work, y'all. Oh, I got so much stuff I gotta do, y'all. I don't know where to get started. I rented the movie theater out the other day. Didn't even make it. That was a waste of money. I gotta rent it out today. And I don't even know. I don't even know if I'm feeling like I wanna go, but, I don't know. Supposed to be getting my hair done. I don't even think I'm doing that. I don't want to color my hair. Them chemicals, boy, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to do it, y'all. That's why I ain't did it, because I'm just trying to decide, you know what? Mm-hmm. I don't know. I just don't want to damage my hair more than what it is. I don't want to. I don't want to. I do need a haircut, though. I need a trim. Cut my layers back in. They're still there, but that's what I need to do. Dang, that's what I could have been doing. I could have been cutting my hair right now. I gotta take the dog to get her nails done. I got a lot of things I got to do. Listen, let me get off here. I got to call the vet. I got to have the vet. I lost the dog tags. I got to have the vet give me... Yeah, I got to get the... What the heck is that called? Shot record. Because unless we have the rabies vaccine, she can't get her shots. And I just got her shots. And I can't find the tags. Let me get this started. I got 5,000 things to do. Gotta make it happen. Gotta make it happen. She talking about cut the grass. I got my own list of stuff I gotta do. Listen, let me get these shot records. I gotta make it happen.